Teacher tip 47. Gain students' full attention before explaining something. Speak only after everyone is silent. I've done a bunch of videos on how to get the class quiet. You should have some kind of procedure for them to be quiet. It could be something simple like 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. I know in the book by Harry Wong called The First Days of Teaching, he uses a 5-point system. So he says, give me 5. So first the students have to stay quiet. Next they have to put their eyes on the teacher. They have to put down their pencils. They have to be still. And then they have to pay attention. So if you have some kind of procedure that you can teach your students to give their attention to you, use that. It can be something simple like if you raise your hand, everybody should be quiet, put down their pencils and focus on you. Then, don't speak while other students are busy speaking. Stand in front of the class, wait for them to quiet down, and then speak. This does a few things. It shows the students that you are the leader in class and that your words are important, so they have to listen. Also, if you start speaking before all the students are paying attention or they're still busy talking, then some of those students aren't going to hear you, which means that you need to repeat what you've said anyway. So, stand in front of the class, wait for them to be quiet, and then speak. So, everyone, wait for full attention before you explain something, because it makes you a better leader and it gives all the students the opportunity to hear what you're going to say. Teacher tip 48. Treat everyone with respect. Let students greet adult visitors to your class. Expect their best behavior when someone is visiting. A lot of young teachers go through this where somebody is visiting their classroom. It could be the principal, another teacher, or perhaps a parent. And imagine your embarrassment if you're trying to speak to this person while the class is noisy. It is very embarrassing for a teacher because other people see this happen and they think, oh, this teacher isn't in control of their class. It reflects poorly on you as a professional. So what you want to do is have a procedure where if an adult comes into your class, the class is quiet. They are on their best behavior. Another good idea is to have the class captain or the class greeter or the class host stand up, walk to the adult, ask them, oh, sir, ma'am, what's your name? And then introduce them to the class. And the class says hello. Especially if it's a teacher or the principal that doesn't come to your class too often, make the class captain stand up and practice introducing them to the class. The class says hello, so they can say, class, this is Mr. Smith. And the class says, hello, Mr. Smith. Imagine what kind of impact that would have on the person visiting your class. You'd look like a super teacher. A good idea is for the students to practice explaining what they're busy with, because when an adult visits, they might ask the student, oh, what are you doing? And then they have to be ready to tell them. So practice it in class beforehand.